The big focus today is actually on separating combination therapies. And there's some really good reasons for that. This ability to be able to now start separating the actual products out within a single dosage form. And the reality is that combination therapies is actually a global category. It's a multi-billion-dollar category. It's growing, it's healthy, it's stable, and it's also viewed to be one of the biggest drivers of the growth in dietary supplements, combination therapies per se. Interestingly enough, within that, probiotics, fish oils, and the birth of a lot of new liquid products, in fact, stimulate the growth of combination therapies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about the ComboCap product and our technology to give you some context around that, and then I'm going to finish off talking around where do we go from here in terms of taking combination therapies and extending this category into a completely new frontier. Now, the important thing with the success of any product category globally is to really fulfill brand expectations. Everyone has a brand, everyone loves their brands, emotionally invested in the brand, and the role really for any new category is to assist, to facilitate, to fulfill those expectations of that brand. So in terms of ComboCap products, the question is, how can that happen? So let's have a look at the features first. There are just 5 very important features that differentiate the product. First of all, the capsules that's used in ComboCap products are off-the-shelf capsules. Nothing fancy, they're all very familiar. Secondly, the combinations that we're aiming at providing are in fact liquid powder, liquid-liquid, and powder-powder combinations. And we're starting off with the liquid powder combinations. The most important feature that we've aimed at from the beginning is to have the membrane and to be exactly the same material as the capsule, so that there's in fact no concern from a consumer point of view because there's complete familiarity with it. One very important differentiating feature is that the membrane is movable, which really no other separated combination product can give you. And with that, we can obviously pair and shape the doses to suit. So those are the key features of the product. What we like about it, this product category is very simple. It's side by side and separated with these particular features. So if we now look at the benefits, well, it's the only side by side separated health product in the world. The important thing is the separation, because that unlocks new frontiers for, in fact, the dietary supplement combination therapy. A very important feature for any new technology or any new product category is that it must be highly differentiated. It must bring that differentiation to your brand. The wonderful thing about ComboCap products is that they are visually very appealing. If you look at the actual product formulation, because of the dosage and the membrane movement, you could really pair the doses to suit. The most common reference made when people see the ComboCap products, even from scientists, is it's cool. It adds cool value to the brand. Also, it's hot. That's the other feature which is really associated with the technology of the product. One of the elements that's brought back to us very strongly is that people feel that the use of ComboCap products in their range would really energize their brand. One of the things we've been aiming at with combination therapies in this particular product format is to be able to bring the products to you closer to nature, closest to their original form. So without having to encapsulate them, without having to put agents with them, viscosity modifiers. So one of the big features of ComboCap products is to really aim to move closer to the actual products that are combined to be in their most natural form. Very important in today's era where signature or branded supplement companies and ingredient companies are driving a tremendous amount of research around their products is to be able to retain that identity within the product. There's no sense in developing for a UC2 collagen a significant amount of claims-based product development to then simply go and combine it with something else and not be sure whether what you're getting is actually still the original form. By having the retained identity, you're guaranteeing the retained efficacy of the product that you want. And the whole direction of combination therapies in the market in general is moving towards more claims-based ingredients and supplements and functional supplements. And this is where there's a big feature and benefit in this case. What's important, obviously, is to be able to achieve large enough dose sizes in your combinations, which we believe we have achieved in ComboCap products. And also what's very important is physical stability. And the physical stability side of it really lies in the technology of the membrane. By ensuring a superb membrane seal that is 100% guaranteed, we fundamentally guarantee the physical stability of the products. And therefore, internally, if you have a single ingredient in the capsule, there's no real risk fundamentally on the chemical instability unless you in fact combine it with others. One major value for your brand is that ComboCap products or side-by-side separated products in fact create products never before possible. A very important feature on the consumer marketing side, less packaging. Previously, if you had a liquid product you bought and a powder product you bought, they're two separate products, two separate sets of packaging, two separate SKUs, two separate supply chain costs. The other benefit, obviously, to the consumers is that it brings two-in-one convenience. And this is the era of convenience, the age of convenience. You actually buy one, get one, and be done in that sense. What ComboCap products also do is they empower new ingredients that come to market and new products that come to market. One of the biggest examples of this that we're going to see going forward now is going to be the introduction and the pervasive use of hemp cannabinoids within the US market, and the product is absolutely superbly matched and suited to be able to combine your industrial hemp cannabinoids with the general dietary supplement side of it. What you'll also see is that this isn't just an idea, it's not a product idea, it's actually a product that's been applied. We have developed and formulated a significantly wide range of combination therapies in the ComboCap product format, and we have samples of them at the back as well. And we also are able to produce on a mass scale. We have our plant installed in New Jersey, we have a 20 million a month installed capacity, and the capacity of the plant, the facility itself, we can expand through to 80 to 100 million ComboCaps per month. So we're very serious about making this product category pervasive in the USA. So having that base understanding of the features and benefits of ComboCap products, we come back to the situation where this is the birth of essentially a new product category. And everyone sitting in the audience are attached to a brand in some form. It could be a branded supplement ingredient, or it could be a branded finished product. So the question really here is, how do we really collectively take this product category and make it globally pervasive, which really is what's going to be happening over the next decades to come. And the reason I say this is because fundamentally, ComboCap products, separated side-by-side combinations, really will be able to fulfill consumer expectations at a number of different levels. But in order to do that, you have to fulfill both the brand expectation and the consumer expectation. Because the brand companies taking products to market also have to fulfill their own expectations. And only when in fact you fulfill both the consumer expectation and the brand expectation does a new technology or the creation of a new product category become relevant to the market as a whole. And we believe that this line of sight is very clear, and we're very excited about the energy that's coming in and the engagements that are coming in now in the USA and internationally with significantly large brand companies to be able to bring this and to drive this to market. So here's the analogy. If you look at a soft gel, when the soft gel first came on the market, it was really the only compelling fixed liquid oral dose to come to market. Before that we had the spoon in the bottle. But when soft gels came onto market, they were so compelling, and they've remained very practical and very compelling for probably 5 to 6 decades. They've evolved as a product format over this period of time, but they've never gone away and they've never been replaced. And the issue here is ComboCap products are the only compelling format, the only compelling product for separated liquid powders, liquid powder products. There's nothing else on the market that's as compelling for separated combination products than the ComboCap product itself. And therefore, we don't see any reason why, and why we fully believe that ComboCap products are here to stay for the coming decades, like soft gels when they first came in the market, created a life over a number of decades. We can't see anything replacing it at this stage, and we believe that, its value that it brings to both the brands and the consumers is extremely compelling. So what we've done is we've realized, and I see Tony Wassan and Andrew Helpner are here, about 4 or 5 years ago we sat down and looked at combination therapies, and what we realized was there's no global web community that focuses 100% on combination therapies. There's no place that formulators can go to share best practices or ideas. There's no place where marketing people can go, supply chain. There's no place where raw material developers that develop claims can actually go to post those claims, all specifically for combination therapies. So what we've done as a company is we've created, which has now been launched, the beta version, combinationtherapies.health. And we've invited, and we will continue to invite, people to become members, beta members, to test and help develop this particular web community, where in fact what we do is we really take the handbrake off the separated combination therapies category, combination therapies as a whole, and create a global community where in fact we can really energize not just combination therapies to the benefit of brands and consumers, but also energize specifically the insights and the stimulation that can come from that to create new products that have never before been seen possible. So that's all the message I've got for today, and I'm going to open up to questions. And from my side, the company that we represent is ComboCap Health. Our focus is across both supplements and the pharmaceutical space. So we are not restricting ourselves only to supplements. That's where the health graphics come. And our payoff line, the combination therapies company, is linked to the fact that we are 100% dedicated, and probably the only company we know in the world that's 100% dedicated just to combination therapies, the promotion of combination therapies, the development of innovative combination products for combination therapies, and our main focus is to bring the value of this and to cooperate with brand companies to be able to generate and grow this category so it opens up to be a brand new stimulant for brand growth globally. Thank you.